Okay, hey, it's the old RF, and I've got a little problem here. I was slinging my arrows around and broke the knock off in the back of the shaft. This is relatively annoying because this is pretty, it's expensive arrows. You take time to build them and tune them and stuff, and then you got a little piece of plastic stuff stuck in the back, but I'll show you how to get that out. Stay tuned. Okay, if you haven't ever been on my channel, I have a high forward of center arrow building playlist that you need to go to and learn how to tune your arrows and get them shooting straight and possibly bare shaft and some other things that are going to make your groups a lot tighter, which is the goal, to have a very accurate projectile flying in the air. And sometimes you're going to bang together, you'll drop your bow, you ground check it. I did that the other day with the cure. So the Elite Cure is very durable because I dropped it about 15 or 20 feet out of the top of the stand. I had a rope and it just slipped and bounced off the ground and still did fine. So it's shooting great. I'm not supposed to ground check them. I didn't break this knock doing that. I broke this knock shooting, and the back half's gone. And when I went to shove another knock, I thought it had fallen out or something. When I went to shove another knock in, it only goes in that far. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to extract this piece in here. The risk you have is, since there's no flange in there, this gizmo, that little piece might get loose in there, because when the arrow slams into things, it's always forward motion, and that piece could get loose and rattle down the shaft. It's not going to cause a tremendous amount of heartache, but if it gets loose, it'll rattle around and drive you bonkers. It takes 2 minutes. You might as well try to extract it. Pretty straightforward process. Drill bits. Yeah. So you take a knock that's either loose or you pull one out of your other arrows, okay? And you put it like that. No, it's just me being dumb. The back end is a circle. Match your drill bit to the back of the knock. And you want one that just fits just like that. Just perfectly fits. And then inside the shaft, you can torque it a little bit and start rotating it. It'll bite into the plastic and you can slide it back and pull it out of the shaft, and I'll show you how to do that. So you got bits. If you have a different diameter shaft than this one's a micro or whatever, you're gonna have to figure out which bit fits. So you just pull a knock out of one of your other arrows, or if you have a loose one because you're an arrow builder, you can automatically check the diameter of this hole against your drill bit, and you'll be in good shape. So here's my broken arrow, or a broken knock arrow, and I take this drill bit, slide it in there, and I can feel it biting on that piece of plastic, and I'm just going to slowly kind of pull and torque it back. Take your time, it's no big deal. And there it is. Popped right out. See that? And then you can either do this or grab it with a pair of pliers, whatever you want to do. I just finish it off. Or I have dental insurance. So that was inside the arrow shaft. And I guarantee you, if you kept shooting it, it would slowly work its way down the shaft and could get loose and cause you crazy consternation, is what the Bible calls it. Were you kind of mad? And it would end up somewhere in here. I don't know it's going to cause a lot of flight issues or anything. I'm not worried about all that. I just don't want it to get loose where it's constantly rattling and stuff. Drives me crazy. So that's a real quick tip. Drill bit, stick it in there. Measure it with one of your other nocks against the drill bit you have to make sure you can get in that little hole there. And then give it a little, stick it in, give it a little torque sideways, and just start rotating, and the drill bit bites and out it comes. And you're good. Shove another knock in there and go. Hey, this is the Ranch Fairy. Thank you for watching, and that's a little quick tip. All kind of crazy stuff like this. Stay tuned. I've got some more educational stuff coming. shot placement. Got the Rocket Man Barnett. The Wizard's always willing and probably going to show up in the future. And we'll continue to make your bow hunting and arrow shooting experience a much more enjoyable process when your arrows go down the middle, fly where they're supposed to, and broadheads fly and you whacking stuff. Subscribe, hit that bell thing, whatever that is. Ranch Fairy out. That's all I got to say.